link it out.
Right now it's windowed, like it's boxed.
Yep.
Alright.
God, both these teams have such long names. This is gonna be Ooger Booger Monsters versus Let's a Game. And looks like pretty much everyone is on. Should be a good 4v4. This is the match between the 9th seed and the 10th seed, so in theory it should be a close match. Of course, I didn't really know how to seed teams 10 through 18, so who knows, but...
Ooger Booger has definitely been practicing, and from what I know, Let's a Game has also been playing in scrims and puck, I think.
Yeah, they've definitely been one of the most active kind of new teams, so...
Yeah.
Sumo Andy.
Are we gonna do pre-game interviews?
No.
Okay, got that 1.7 relog up.
Alright, I'm gonna assume they're ready. Ooh! The
Nice.
relog!
Yeah, the relog gave him the clear advantage.
Let's see how long of a name AR can handle. Ooger, Ooger Monsters. Did it. AR teammate.
Yeah. Props to AR.
Ooger Booger. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Take care.
Kenny wanted me to say Ooga Booga after every sentence in order to be a real race for wool commentator. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Ooger Booger, we have Fright Spear, All Angels, Hoy Guy, and the Ooger Booger man himself, aka Swirlin. And for Let's a Game, we have TDK, Mediocre Dude, Girthy Garth, the man himself, and Fireclaw. Some great meme names on both sides.
Yeah. What can I say except Ooga Booga to both teams? Yeah.
Ooga Booga. What's this? Alright. We got Let's a Game ready. This is on Mount Mayhem. This is round 1 of the Swiss bracket. Like I said, this is the 9th seed versus the 10th seed. So in theory, should be a close match. Good match. We haven't had any upsets yet. All the higher seeded teams have won, so I'm hoping we have an upset in one of these last two. Alright. Are you ready, Krat?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's a game.
Alright.
We're off. Also, I don't have the mod for client. I'm sorry.
Alright, okay, it looks like all three members of Let's a Game were looking to bridge. They all broke blocks there.
Yep, Hoy Guy's bridging. Ooh,
Right.
the double hit in the air. So both of them have 3 blocks across, but only Hoy Guy is across right now. We got Mediocre Dude first across for Let's a Game. And Horguy's pacing up the mountain, as expected. Looks like we got Fright Spear gonna go for the iron, I assume.
And for Ooger Booger, it's for Let's Game, it's
Fireclaw.
Fireclaw.
Ooh, he's getting pinged though. Yep.
Yeah.
Killed by Fright Spear.
Fireclaw.
We've got Ooga Booga Man and All Angels pacing up. I assume Guy went for the TNT Splice. He did. Let's see if he builds a quick cannon or what he does. Still pacing up the mountain. Actually, TDK is up first. Just barely though. But we've got 2 for Ooga Booga up.
Looks like Koi Guy's building a house cannon right here. Or maybe a TNT supply cannon.
Maybe. We'll see what that is. Can't tell right now.
It was just 14.
So TDK is just shooting. He's trying to hold the mountain with the power bow, which is a good call. Ooga Booga might just be rushing the PvE? I'm not sure. I think he might just be regenning there. But we've definitely got All Angels who's going to rush the parkour. I do know from scrims that he is usually their parkour runner. So I will keep an eye on that. Guy building the cannon. Let's check in on the iron real fast. Looks like both teams got their... Ooh, no. Fireclaw still hasn't got their iron, but looks like there's going to be no cannon. Fright Spear's getting enchanting right now, so that's going to be a quick run. House cannon is going off. Looks like it grazed the house for now.
Yeah, traditionally with the house cannon, you want to fire once to kind of soften it up, and then again to actually get everything. Yep,
some Endy is gone there. All Angels is halfway through parkour. Lots to watch right now.
Yeah. Oh, and Ooger Booger Man or Swirlin is rushing the PvE with the Diamond Sword and the Proud 4 chest.
Yep. Looking like a good run so far. But do they have the PvP wool? I assume maybe Fright Spear is going to be running that with the iron he has. Guy is probably going to come up right now. Let's see if All Angels is going to run out. He's going for the pass around. He's got to do a little tough jump to get to the pass around.
Looks like TDK for Let's a Game is setting up a mountain cannon.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think the question is Fireclaw going to be able to get this iron out quick enough? Because they are going to have to hold mountain in order to lock down the PvP wool.
Yeah.
Because Guy is already passed around, or sorry, All Angels is already passed around the parkour. And look like Swirlin's going to be pretty safe into PvE. So in order to win, Let's a Game is gonna have to control the mountain at any cost, and they're gonna need resources for it, because it looks like Fright Spear is already up with resources. So they gotta this is gonna be the determining 2 minutes for Let's a Game. Can they hold this mountain with a resource disadvantage and hold it long enough for Fireclaw to get out? Let's see where Fireclaw is. He's coming up.
This mountain cannon off. That should definitely help with mountain control, but it seems like they're not prioritizing it right now.
Yeah, they've just got to hold this mountain at all costs. This is the match right here.
It looks like their base, Ooger Booger is basing up right now.
Ooga Booga Man died to a creeper, so that they do have some more time there.
Yeah, that's good for Let's Game. But he made it to the final room. It should be pretty easy to just get back. So
Let's a Game has all 4 up here. Let's see how long they can hold this mountain. I wonder where Guy went with the TNT. He's also right here. So yeah, pretty much all the team members on either side are right here, except for All Angels in the parkour. So this is the match right here. Who's gonna win this mountain control? Fireclaw. Fireclaw is gearing up right now. He's inside the mountain. Wow. He's even got some diamond. So actually, they're pretty much set on resources. They just got to distribute them out.
Yeah, but if they don't do that, then the resources have no point. So they got to do that quickly.
Yep, they got to distribute the resources. Swirlin's going to start the PvE, but again, I don't think the PvE is going to be all that much of an issue. It's really going to be the one-wide PvP wall that I assume Fright Spear is going to do. Again, Fright Spear is enchanted up right now. I mean, ironed up right now. I don't see any enchants yet.
By the way, it looks like Ooger Booger's parkour runner just did the pass around and then jumped in the lava. So that's gonna take a while for them to get. That might be to their detriment.
Let's see. I don't see any safeties whatsoever. So yeah, they are going to get that pass around. It's going to be pretty slow
Yeah.
to dig down all the way for that wool. But it is safe wool. And let's see if Let's a Game can distribute these resources, get them enchanted. Looks like Fireclaw's enchanting right now. They've got to win this mountain battle to win.
The base location from Let's a Game is making it so their PvE wool is going to be a lot harder than normal. Mobs are spawning all the time.
I don't mind this though. This is a pretty safe location. You know, they're gonna have to fight a couple more mobs, but I do like this location.
Yeah, sure, it's safe from cannons. It's a trade-off, definitely.
I'd say the biggest downside is that they have to go all the way up and over the mountain in order to get to the resources. Whereas, so like if they die, they won't have resources come with the mountain. Okay, looks like Ooga Booga has some temporary mountain control here. Let's see if they capitalize on it. Fright Spear is just shooting. I wonder who's running the 1Y PvP wall. Maybe Swirlin's Ooga Booga Man is gonna run it after he's done with PvE. Not sure.
Oh, it looks like Let's a Game have Fireclaw starting the PvE wool. He doesn't have much resources, just the Prot 4 and the Diamond Sword, possibly some strength. Booger's getting an angle on him from the PvE wool itself.
Fright Spear is building a mountain cannon right now. Gonna try to solidify the mountain control.
Yeah, and cannon all the stuff that's on the top of the mountain for Let's a Game.
Yeah. This is definitely gonna be big if he can get it off. Looks like he's missing some kind of supply though.
Yeah,
Ooga Booga Man is coming out. Did he get the wool? He did, okay.
Yeah.
So he presumably is gonna be running the 1 wide. We've got Hoi Guy in the PvE shooting.
He has an angle on Fireclaw. Fireclaw's dead. That's really bad for Let's a Game. Looks like they've lost complete mountain control.
Yeah, I know there's been some talk about Ooga Booga monsters potentially not having a lot of PvP firepower, but they're doing a really, really good job holding this mountain against what I would presume is a pretty strong PvP team. So big props to them there.
Oh, it looks like Girthy Gar from Let's a Game is running the parkour for them right now. Yeah, he's in the wool box. It looks like if he does the pass around, he has fire res, I believe.
Yep, and Swirlin is starting the 1 wide PvP. Not many people to shoot at him. Potentially Fireclaw could get shots, but I think he died. Looks like he died.
Yes, he did.
So this might be the game right here if they can't get shots on Swirlin. They could potentially also be on lockdown, but it's a little bit more rough. I wonder if they've even noticed him. I don't think they have. All 4 members are at the top of the mountain right now.
It doesn't seem like it.
And Swirlin's pretty deep. Yeah.
PvP will be uncontested.
Let's see, do we have Fireclaw coming or Girthy Garth coming out? He's splashing fire res. He's gonna go for the pass around. Which in my opinion isn't really necessary. If you've got the fire res, you might as well just run out unless there's someone really shooting you, but there's no one around.
Yeah, I agree. It looks like Ooga Booger has already gotten their pass around.
He's gotten a wool, you mean? Yeah, he's doing a pass around.
He retrieved the pass around. So it looks like if Ooga Booger can finish this PvP wool, which Swirlin is doing right now, that's probably going to be the game, unless Let's a Game can pull off a tough VM lockdown.
The bat saving Swirlin. Swirlin has passed around the wall, but he's going to try to run it out legit just to save a little bit more time.
Yeah. Also, avoiding with a full iron would make VM lockdown just a little bit, or VM run just a little bit harder.
So Fireclaw does have his step back, but he's got to pressure Swirlin somehow, or pressure some of them. I wonder. Okay, and Ooga Booga already has a way completed to the monument. I think all angels might have done this. Oh, and he did get the pass around too, so they already have the parkour pass around that was dug down to.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to earlier.
Oh, okay. Swirlin getting pressured, but he's still at 8 hearts. Has Girthy Garth fell out of the world. I wonder if that was on purpose?
Yeah,
the pass around is there. I wonder how he died.
Let's Games seem to still be brewing potions and kind of basing up and getting gear within this PvE wool and that's really not what they need to be doing right
Yeah,
now.
Girthy Garth intentionally suicided, which is fine, but it's gonna take a while to get that pass around. Swollen is nearly out of the wool. He's got a regen pod on. And he's getting some good cover from Hoi Guy in here. Yep, Swollen is out.
Yeah, Swollen's out.
All that's left to do is VM run.
VM lockdown would be very difficult. If they got cannons there, it would be a little bit easier, but I don't know if they have
They
cannon
did get their
supplies.
cannon supplies at some point, but I don't know where it's gone. Potentially in the mountain here.
Possibly.
Not really, actually. Oh, it's right here, actually.
Well, it
This
looks
chest
like
mountain.
Booger is rotating to the VM to finish their VM run.
Yep.
So victory is almost assured for them. Right here.
All angels and swirling.
Mediocre dude still brewing potions like nothing's wrong. It looks like Let's Game just isn't like aware enough of.
Yeah, and they still haven't even started the PvP wall. They're only halfway through the PvE. Looks like Swollen is pretty much up. Yep. Getting some shots, but he can play it pretty safe here.
Yeah.
Yep, that's gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna give Angels the place.
Nice. What a nice guy.
Place.
Nice. Good game.
Good game.
Both teams. Looks like that's not gonna be the first upset of the match of the tournament.
Yeah, that was pretty close in the early game. I mean, they both were only a little bit delayed on the iron, and the mountain control was pretty contested. Actually, Let's Game had mountain control for a decent bit there. They just kind of lacked the wall running, I think, to
and then also,
power through the map.
Didn't seem like they were aware of what Ooger Booger was doing with the PvP wall. Like, none of them ever really contested him much as he ran in and out of that wall, and that's really important on this map.
Alright, let's get some interviews. Okay, so we got TDK. It's gonna be Ooger Booger Man himself. It is. Got the big team captain interviews here. Let's drag him in.
Gotta find a way to say.
Hello, Ooger Booger Man.
Hello, Ooger Booger.
Hello.
Hello.
TDK.
Hello. Good game.
Good game.
Yeah, good
That was I thought that was a really interesting game. It was really tightly. It was really tight for the first at least half of the game. You guys were kind of neck and neck on iron, and Let's Game actually had mountain control for the early game.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it turned around when both me and Mediocre died. At the very top.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, our like big strategy was to try to shut down just PvP. But you guys ran it for free after that, so.
It was a bit unlucky that we managed to get like all the resources, because then by the time that we got to the top of the mountain, we actually just out-resourced you guys, which made it a lot easier for us to PvP.
Yeah, that's true. That was a good game though. I enjoyed it.
That was fun. I enjoyed it too.
Yeah, I thought it was an interesting sort of anti-meta strat to rush the PvE and not the PvP bowl. Like you got iron, but you also rushed 2 of the 3 bowls.
Yeah, so we're not that confident in our PvP, which has kind of been reflected in our 1-in-17 scrim record. And I think running the PvE first makes it a lot easier. It doesn't let any mobs spawn. It allows you to get a lot of map. And then by the time
that's true. That's a good point. Yeah,
by the time we get the third wall and the PvE wall, we can send everyone to the mountain with the iron gear, and I can just run PvP wall for free, which pretty much happened.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea because you don't have to control mountain. You can just hide into PvE wall and PvP from the parkour and use those as lockdown areas too.
That's what our whole strat's kind of been around, but in our scrims, we've just been getting out PvP'd right at the start, and we've never been able to get to that point, which
Right.
is kind of sad. But yeah,
I thought you
I'm
guys
glad
did
it
a really
finally-
good job of controlling the mountain in the late game. Like, it was pretty much even armor for the most part, but you guys did kind of outshoot them at the end, I thought.
I think it was going well actually, until Fright Spirit kind of lagged out and died. That was unfortunate, but you know,
Yeah, I
worked
felt,
out
I
in the
felt
end.
kind of bad. He came back in to the game, and I didn't realize what was happening and shot him.
Hey,
Yeah.
you should have killed him, man. Put him in the dirt, dude.
This is the
Wasn't
one
his
thing
fault he
about
lagged
that
out, man.
game.
Take everything you can get, bro. Trust me.
Yeah.
Well,
So let's a game. It seemed like your strat was more just to kind of standard get the iron and try to hold the top of the mountain.
Yeah, so the big wall we thought we were gonna have trouble with was the PvP one. So our strat for that one was we were gonna get some regen 2 potions for that.
Oh yeah, I saw those brewing stands.
Yeah, but it took a little long to make, and we weren't able to hold the mountain long enough for that.
Mm.
So
Funny thing is that we were actually going to go for a similar strat as well. We were going to go get the Regen 2 potions in the brewing and then try and run PvP with that. But in our practice, we also found out that it was taking too long. And by that time, like, we were losing the game.
Yeah, Mayhem is so much about just good timing and like fast paced. It's kind of crazy. Like you'd think the diamonds would be so good to get because they're so easy to get, but just that extra minute or two that it takes to get it can be critical.
yeah, I don't think there's been a match yet that's been over 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think. Well, I'm not sure.
Was the bulletproof one? I don't know. That's the only one that I can remember.
Maybe
I didn't see any of the ones
20,
today.
maybe like 25 minutes max. But yeah, it's all been pretty short.
yeah.
I think coming into next round, the matches are going to be a lot longer, which is going to be
Yeah,
interesting.
it'll be a change of pace for sure.
Yeah.
The teams that might have gotten by just rushing and going fast and not PvPing might it's definitely going to be a change in the play style next round.
Very true.
Do you have any questions, Kat?
Not actually. Is there something you guys wanted to say to the other teams now that you've won?
Dude, do you know who Vodka Martini is?
No.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Pikachu. No, Pikachu. Do you know who Vodka Martini is?
Yeah.
You need to tell that man to not join my channel and start talking about your strat.
Oh my.
Did he not tell you?
He did not tell me.
Yeah, he literally joined the channel while you were screaming rush and started talking about his strat, and we were trying to tell him to shut up. So, and it got to the point where I had to tell him, "Hey, bro, can't wait to play my match. It's Sunday, 8 p.m. EST." And he realized, and he just left the Discord without saying anything.
Oh.
Well,
I don't
that's
like
a
it.
shame.
I didn't get anything from it. I didn't get anything from that, but you know, it could have been real. So you just might want to pre-warn him the next time, you know?
I'll let him know.
I think it was a good match.
Yeah, it was fun.
Well,
Oh,
That's
I
an
guess
inter-
something I could ask about. It looked like you guys were planning on Ooger Monsters on doing a cannon at the top of the mountain. Actually, both of you, I think, were building cannons at one point for the top of the mountain, and then like both of you stopped. I'm just wondering kind of what happened
when we
there.
were I mean, at least for us, when we were
Don't
locking
ask.
down, we weren't really planning on doing a cannon on top of the mountain. But because they did have 4 people on top of the mountain at one point, we felt like it would probably be a good idea just to open it up a bit more.
Mhm.
We never really got to it since I was able to run PvP and we had the pressure. But if there was a bit more like, if I was having more trouble with PvP, we definitely wouldn't start cannoning the top of the
Yeah.
But it's not like we had one pre-planned or anything.
Yeah. We were gonna cannon your chest at the top of the mountain if we had the time to do it. But you ended up getting to the chest before I set up that cannon. And then you kind of set up base a little bit down the mountain, and I was gonna try to cannon that. But when I tried, I realized I was gonna die trying to do it, so I kind of did that midway through.
I think the big I think you do have the right idea going for that because the big counter to our strat was that we did have everything in that chest just down the mountain a bit. So if you did manage to cannon that, I think we would have had a lot of a tougher time.
Yeah.
The fact that you were even gonna go for it in the first place is like kind of scary now looking back in hindsight.
Yeah, I was like halfway through building that cannon. And,
Yeah.
we also had one of the water blocks at the top of the mountain melt onto that cannon as I was building it.
Oh.
Oh, for real? What the hell? That's so unlucky. What the hell?
Yeah. So that kind of screwed us there a little bit. But I don't know if I would have gotten that cannon off. He had 3 guys on me when I was trying to build that. So
Hey, you never know, man.
yeah.
Hey, anything could happen.
And then like I had like a couple cannon plans if we were holding PvP a little bit better to blow up some of your ladders, but I didn't get to do any of that.
That would have actually stuffed me because I only had 10 blocks going into that PvP. A bit of
Yeah.
a short side on my part because I didn't plan to die in PvE. Did you see that, Ben?
No, I didn't actually catch it.
Alright, let me explain to you. Alright, I'm running down the PvE, right? I'm in the last room. I'm going down the left side. I got the gravel from the TNT chest. I'm block spamming the hell out of it.
Yeah.
I go to place gravel. My gravel disappears. I'm glitched in a block. Skeleton goes to shoot me. Creeper spawns. Skeleton shoots the creeper onto the block I'm sitting on, and I die.
Mountain Mayhem is definitely one of those maps where anything can happen.
Anything can happen. That's what Creature do.
Yep.
Anyways, if you don't have any more questions, Ben, I think.
I thought of one more. Let's a game. I saw you guys. I saw Girthy Garth do a pass around for stuff in the parkour and then just suicide. Is there a
Yeah,
reason why you guys wanted to do that versus like just run out of the wall?
Both teams did that. Both teams suicide after passing around.
Well, no, I think All Angels tried to run out and then he just died. Is that right?
He jumps in the lava to make it look like he tried to run out and die.
Oh. Okay, so he also suicided. And it just was kind of interesting because that pass around takes a little bit to actually go get.
Yeah, was that lava death on purpose?
Yeah, that lava death was on purpose.
I didn't catch that.
We didn't know if you guys had run the parkour or not, and by jumping in the lava, it kind of gives the illusion like you have a bit more time. But we needed him to get back and start making the victory monument. Because we were finding that in a lot of our scrims, by the time parkours, if we're having trouble or getting out PvP, then they're pretty much going to have all the wolves at that time. So we needed the victory monument lockdown to get started.
Yeah.
For Let's a Game, why did you do that?
It was just gonna be faster for us. We figured we were having a little bit of trouble with the parkour, so our strat there was just to kind of ender pearl across on the way there and then die on the way back.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe die under PvP rush or maybe die under like fall into the lava. So.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, that's it for me too.
So we've got one more match tomorrow, in round 1, and then that's at 7 Eastern, and then after that, we're moving on to round 2 on Procession.
Yeah.
Can't
Good
wait.
game, both teams.
Yeah, GG, man.
GG.
Okay, I'll go ahead and end the stream. Good game, guys. Thanks for playing.